Now the rubber I've broken started and finished the outside rubber at the top, and so we'll start the locking. The locking rubber's going to start from the bottom. So what you do is you stick that in there and open it up and shove that in. You keep shoving and keep pushing. Shove and push, shove and push. And your locking rubber will go in. The fairy liquid lubricates it. You see we're getting a good squidgy silicone coming out of this as well. We're just a little bit short. Obviously the last time I put it in I must have been pulling the locking rubber a bit, so not compressing it as much as it should have been. So I just cut a little piece, separate little piece, and put that in later. Then you just go around and make sure, absolutely sure, that none of the wings are out. And that seems to be in. Okay. Progress on Wheelhouse, I guess. First board's gone up. Oh, it sort of, well, almost feels like the beginning of the end. Indeed, it's got to be, because we're craning in on the 10th of May, and that is just about a month away. So we're in the shit. Oh, anyway, there you go. So just what we're doing here, because of this double glazed unit, what I've done is build another wooden frame around it close to the edge of the silver bit. I just cut this hole rough, and probably what I'm going to do is try and find a way of getting some kind of filler here. I'll probably end up cutting this flush, but I've got to do the curves on the window. What a lot of fussing about, eh? I hope they're worth it. I think they will be from the point of view of noise and the point of view of condensation. And judging by the rot that was on the windows before, there was a lot of condensation. So there you go, trying to fix things on a budget as usual. Okay, right, just thought I'd show you that first. We've got about 9 boards to do in here, so it's going to take me. Hiya, we're at the boat and trying to get the wheelhouse kitted out with some things. So we've got the first sheet on here, and we cut the windows out, and what I'm trying to do is align them with this plastic stuff. I know, sacrilegious, plastic, but I can't be bothered to make a load more wood surrounds. I might do later on, but at the moment I'm just struggling to get the boat in the water, so I just want to do this. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. This is the first time I've done it, attempted to do it, so this could all be a humongous cock up. I'm going to try and use the heat gun to bend this into the corners and just shape the stuff up, and put 2 screws at the top there, and then hopefully we'll be able to take it off and just stick it in there. And a bit of caulking by the window and a bit of caulking underneath here should be jobs are good. And it might even be good, because any condensation we do get, it's obviously dripping onto plastic, so, and it's got a slight lip on it, so it should just roll off. So anyway, that's the theory. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. again, yeah, just wanted to have a little walk around because I haven't done that for a long time. Truth be told, it's all been sort of back to the wall job because we were trying to get a lift into the water on May the 10th, and it looks like we're not going to make that now. There's all sorts of problems that I've encountered. It's I kind of been doing my head in really, so we might have to kick this back, but we're going to have to go and talk to the boatyard people about that. But anyway, so I've been going crazy on it and haven't had a chance to film anything. But here we are. We got the Wheelhouse is sort of kind of in and well, most of it three sides done. I'm going to do this side here. Decided to get a static VHF radio, so throwing that in. I'm going to do a little cupboard down there for logbooks and stuff like that, and make some sort of door panels for these, which are going to be some kind of cupboards. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so we're going to go a bit crazy today and try and get this finished, and also get the VHF aerial from the mast through to the wheelhouse somehow. So that's going to be a laugh. Anyway, all good. We are actually getting there, believe it or not. Like, the floor's down. Well, not permanently down because we're going to have to take it up and check for leaks and stuff like that. But yeah. I mean, yeah, we are getting there, and I'm not going to do the floor and stuff until we're in the water. And we're confident there are no leaks and everything like that. The boat's not going to sink, we hope. Anyway, so that's that really. Got to get the radiator in here as well. That could be another good job for the day. And yeah, so we're pursuing stuff on all fronts. Trying to get the electricity to come down. That's I don't know. It's a bit of a nightmare. You've got to get so many ducks in a row. Got to get a crane, a special crane, to lift this boat in because it's too heavy for the boatyard cranes. And we've got to try and find somewhere to go to moor the boat after we go in the water. I think we need to try and get a pilot instructor to come down to take us up the Thames, because that could be quite tricky going up that estuary. And to get all those ducks to line up in a row is proving to be really, really hard. But so I think we decided to concentrate on getting everything working on land as much as possible, completely finished. And that is unfortunately going to probably cost us our cruising time that we were supposed to be having in June. But anyway, better safe than sorry. Get things working. Don't go off half-cocked, and hopefully things should be fine. But I don't know, it's pretty more difficult than I thought, really, getting in the water. Well, hey troops, just having a breather for 5 minutes. Drinking my miso soup washed down with chocolate digestives, which I think they call fusion food. But yeah, wiring's going full steam ahead. Just gassed up on the gas pipe to the gas locker, fitted a bubble tester, isolation valves, etc, etc. I'm just going to put that sheet across the pipe in case some fool, aka me, drills through the board into the gas pipe. Yeah, our console is in, mixture of old and new. We got new electric oil and temperature gauges, but it's the minutes run time and the revs, plus the new radio, bow thruster controls. Starting to look like a boat. All we need now is a steering wheel. Right, going in 1st of June, it's less than a month away. Slightly paranoid, really scared, but hopefully it'll be alright. Right, well, we're back at the boat again. Yeah, I'll just show you the current state of play with the wheelhouse. Kind of building the cupboards and cupboard doors on the side, so a coat of paint and a bit of filling, and that started to look good. Got the plastic window surrounds are in, set the back wall. And yeah, I just really want to show you this today, which was I was wondering how I was going to get the wood on the roof of the wheelhouse and get it to stay there, but also do it without having to screw the wood up or nail it actually. And Pedro suggested this, which is industrial Velcro. So I'm just putting this up now. I'm going to then staple it to the cross beams here, and hopefully, if what I've been reading about this stuff is true, this will be rock solid enough to put the tongue and groove on. So I guess only time will tell on that one. So yeah, watch this space. Right, we're trying to get all the systems up and running. Done the filled the cold water tank right up. Oh, filled it with this stuff, which is Pure Clean. Left it 24 hours and then drained it out again. And in the process of all that, tested the plumbing systems. So yeah, the good thing about having a pressure pump on the system is that you know instantaneously there's no leaks, because otherwise the pump would start firing up if there was a leak anywhere, and we didn't have any, which is great. So other things are, this is the last radiator, so I fitted that yesterday, so now we can fill up the system and test the boiler. So I'm going to put diesel in the day tank, fill the reservoir with Fernox and antifreeze and water, drain all the radiators off, and read the instruction booklet for the boiler and see if we can get that fired up, which would be good. Yeah, yesterday I put in a inline fuel filter down to the boiler, because I realised that although I cleaned all the other tanks out, I hadn't cleaned that one out. There's no way to clean it out really, apart from to remove it and shake about, I suppose. But yeah, I've done that. I didn't do that because the diesel ran out of it pretty clean. So anyway. But put a filter in, so that's easy, inline filter, and if it blocks up then we know we've got a problem. So yeah, alright, that's about it. Yeah, keep you informed of progress as the day carries on. We're getting close now, it's less than 2 weeks till crane in, so just trying to make sure everything works properly, which so far it's been good. Okay, so far we've filled up the day tank, and I'll just drain that out to see what comes out of it in a minute. Filled the reservoir with Fernox and some antifreeze stuff. I filled it up to above the minimum anyway, so now we're just going to go around and drain all the radiators down and keep topping it up basically. Just want to show you what we've done on the wheelhouse roof, which is that lovely cedar. So we're cracking on with that, and I must admit that looks really nice. I think it'll be good when it's finished, hopefully. But yeah, so Caroline come down and give me a hand with that today, so doing two of us knocking this out, and that's what I do. Woo. Okay, so we're trying to crash out the wheelhouse in time for going into the water on the 1st of June, which is now 20th, so 10 days away. Yeah, don't know, nothing, it's not going to be finished, but it doesn't matter. We're trying to get the systems running. The only thing that's not running at the moment is the boiler, so I've got to call in with the planar people to try and work out what's going wrong with that. But apart from that, everything else works. Actually cooked lunch today on the boat, it's quite nice, and yeah, everything else seems to be okay, hopefully. I'll try to change the stop solenoid, and that resulted in kind of melted fuse, so I think we'll probably leave that one to Pedro, That should hopefully get sorted. That means we can stop the engine from the button, which will be good, and yeah, I think that's about it really. and then we're going to have a big tidy up, a big clean, and start bringing stuff up that we're going to need for our trip. So all exciting stuff really.